Pakistan's passport has slipped further down the global ranking, marking a major decline in international mobility. According to the latest Henley Passport Index, Pakistan's passport now ranks 103rd, falling from 96th place. Pakistani citizens can now travel visa-free to only 31 countries, placing Pakistan alongside Yemen, while only Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan rank below it. In comparison, India's passport stands at 85th, while Singapore continues to hold the title of the world's most powerful passport, allowing visa-free access to 193 countries. South Korea ranks second, with access to 190 countries, followed by Japan at third with 189 destinations. European nations such as Germany, Italy, Spain, Luxembourg, and Switzerland share the fourth spot, granting access to 188 countries. Interestingly, the United States has also dropped to 12th place, now offering visa-free access to 180 countries, the lowest in its history. Analysts attribute the U.S. decline to stricter visa policies. Meanwhile, China has made impressive progress, jumping from 94th in 2015 to 64th, signing 30 new visa-free agreements within a year.
India may have forgotten the downed jets, but Trump hasn't. He again claims stopping a possible nuclear war.
U.S. President Donald Trump has once again reminded the world of the tense standoff between Pakistan and India, claiming he personally helped prevent a possible nuclear conflict. Speaking at the White House, Trump said the situation between the two nations had escalated dangerously, with reports of 7 Indian fighter jets being shot down and both sides issuing strong statements. He said through diplomatic outreach and trade pressure, including the use of tariffs and suspension of trade privileges, he worked to calm the situation and reduce tensions. Trump emphasized that his approach relied on leveraging economic influence to maintain regional stability. The president also claimed that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi had assured him that India would gradually reduce its purchases of Russian crude oil, a statement yet to be officially confirmed by New Delhi. Trump reiterated that any military clash between nuclear-armed South Asian states would not remain regionally contained, warning of global repercussions through disrupted supply chains, inflationary pressure, and economic instability.
Apple raises the performance bar again, unveiling the 14-inch MacBook Pro with M5 chip and 24-hour battery life.
Apple has unveiled its latest innovation, the 14-inch MacBook Pro, powered by the groundbreaking M5 chip that promises up to 3.5 times faster performance than previous models. Designed for creators, developers, and gamers, the new laptop is built to handle demanding AI-powered tasks with remarkable efficiency. According to Apple, the M5 chip not only boosts CPU and GPU performance, but also enhances storage speed, neural processing, and memory bandwidth. The result, a device that excels in video editing, coding, and professional-grade design work. The new MacBook Pro features a 24-hour battery life, a Liquid Retina XDR display, a 12-megapixel camera, a 6-speaker sound system, and multiple advanced connectivity ports. It runs on macOS Tejo, Apple's latest operating system, optimized for creative and AI-driven workflows. Priced from $1,599, the laptop will be available globally starting October 22. Tech analysts call it Apple's most balanced upgrade yet, combining power, precision, and portability in a single sleek device.
Pakistan ranks as the world's most polluted country, Lahore's toxic air forces Punjab to deploy anti-smog guns.
Pakistan has surpassed India to become the most polluted country in the world, according to global air quality data. Experts report Lahore's Air Quality Index, AQI, at a dangerous 304, a level considered extremely harmful to human health. Similar alarming readings were recorded in India's capital, New Delhi, and Pakistan's industrial hub, Faisalabad, where AQI reached 221. Environmental experts warn that AQI levels above 302 can cause serious respiratory and cardiac complications, predicting further deterioration in the coming days due to crop burning, vehicular emissions, and industrial pollutants. In response, Punjab authorities have intensified crackdowns on smoke-emitting vehicles and factories. For the first time in the province's history, advanced anti-smog guns have been introduced on the directives of Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz. These devices spray fine water particles into the air to trap dust and pollutants, helping reduce smog density. 15 locally manufactured anti-smog guns are now operational across Lahore, while 5 more are in production, marking a significant step toward cleaner air and public health protection.
Punjab government initiates legal proceedings under the PACA Act against PTI founder Imran Khan for spreading false and inflammatory content online.
The Punjab government has decided to register a case under the Pakistan Electronic Crimes Act against Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf founder Imran Khan for allegedly spreading a false and provocative narrative about 400 dead bodies. The decision was made during a high-level security meeting chaired by Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz, aimed at preserving law and order and curbing extremist activities across the province. Officials emphasized that the action is directed solely at those attempting to incite unrest or disrupt public peace, not at any political or religious group. The government resolved to take strict measures against anyone misusing mosques or madrasas for hate speech or incitement, with such cases to be pursued under anti-terrorism laws. Moreover, individuals involved in forcibly shutting down businesses, obstructing transportation, or spreading extremist propaganda on social media will face zero tolerance under the PECA Act. The Punjab government reaffirmed its commitment to dismantling extremist networks, facilitators, and their supporters through swift and decisive enforcement. This move underscores the government's firm stance against misinformation and any attempts to destabilize public order.
Think your TV's off? Think again. Experts reveal hidden phantom energy draining power, spiking bills, and wasting electricity.
You might think switching off your TV or charger saves power, but guess what? They're still consuming electricity. Experts are calling it phantom energy, that silent power drain from devices left plugged in even when they're off. According to Columbia University's Alexis Abramson, up to 10% of a home's total electricity use comes from such standby power loss. Smart TVs, microwaves, routers, gaming consoles, and even phone chargers quietly draw current all day long. A modern smart TV, for instance, can use up to 40 watts in standby mode, 40 times more than older models. The solution is simple. Unplug devices after use or install a smart power strip that automatically cuts current. This small habit can reduce bills, save energy, and protect the environment. Because the truth is, your off button isn't really off.
Punjab imposes Section 144 till October 18th, restricting rallies, protests, and public gatherings amid security concerns.
The Punjab government has imposed Section 144 across the province, banning all kinds of protests, rallies, and sit-ins until October 18. According to a spokesperson for the Punjab Home Department, 40,000 police personnel have been deployed to control law and order situation. He added the decision has been taken in view of potential terrorism threats and concerns over public safety and law and order. Under the restrictions, gatherings of 4 or more people in public places are strictly prohibited, and the display of weapons has also been banned. The use of loudspeakers, as well as the publication and distribution of provocative, hate-based, or sectarian material has been outlawed. The spokesperson clarified that the ban will not affect wedding ceremonies, funerals, or burials. Government officials and personnel performing official duties are also exempt. Loudspeakers may only be used for the call to prayer, azan, and Friday sermons. Authorities stated that the decision was made to protect lives, maintain peace, and prevent any misuse of public demonstrations by extremist elements seeking to disrupt order.
The government revealed TLP's violent tactics and secret demands, exposing how their rally turned from protest to armed confrontation.
Federal Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has revealed that negotiations with Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan continued until the final moments, but failed as the group repeatedly introduced new and unacceptable conditions. Addressing a joint press conference in Islamabad, alongside Information Minister Ataullah Tarar, Minister for Religious Affairs Sardar Yusuf, and Minister of State for Interior Talal Chaudhry, Naqvi said that TLP's demands included the release of convicted terrorists and murderers, proving their rally was not for Palestine but for the freedom of criminals. He confirmed that only those who opened fire on law enforcement were targeted during the operation, praising all forces for their courage in neutralizing armed mobs occupying rooftops and mosque minarets. Ataullah Tarar condemned the violence, saying Pakistan has always stood with Palestine diplomatically and morally. He questioned how a so-called pro-Palestine protest could involve modern weapons, knives, and arson. No nation can tolerate attacks on police or public property, Tarar added.
Pakistan's security forces foiled a major cross-border infiltration attempt, killing 50 militants near the Afghan border, officials confirm.
Pakistan's security forces have successfully foiled a major infiltration attempt by militants from across the Afghan border, killing at least 50 terrorists in a precise intelligence-based operation in the Mohmand region. According to official sources, the operation was launched after credible intelligence revealed movements of armed groups attempting to exploit the temporary ceasefire along the Pak-Afghan border. Intense gunfire was exchanged for several hours, resulting in heavy militant casualties and multiple injuries among their ranks. Defense Minister Khawa Asif confirmed the operation's success, saying the foiled infiltration exposed how Afghanistan has become a proxy for India. He reiterated that Pakistan accepted Afghanistan's request for a ceasefire and would not oppose making it permanent, provided peace is ensured. Asif also warned that India-sponsored terrorism in Pakistan remains a serious concern. Meanwhile, LGR Mohammed Saad said the complexities in Pak-Afghan relations require unity within Pakistan to send a firm message that further terrorism will not be tolerated.
President Trump's sustained diplomatic pressure pays off as India slashes Russian oil imports by half amid trade negotiations.
In a major diplomatic breakthrough for Washington, India has reduced its oil imports from Russia by 50%, following intense negotiations with U.S. officials. According to the White House, the decision came after a series of trade discussions aimed at rebalancing India's energy dependencies. The move marks a clear strategic victory for President Donald Trump, who has consistently leveraged economic and defense ties to press New Delhi toward aligning with U.S. global policy goals. India's largest refiner, Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited, confirmed plans to scale back Russian crude purchases beginning in December. Managing Director M. Shyam Prasad Kamath said the company is actively seeking alternative suppliers offering competitive pricing while maintaining limited trade with Moscow. Earlier, President Trump claimed Prime Minister Narendra Modi personally assured him of ending Russian oil imports, a statement India's foreign ministry publicly denied. Meanwhile, Russian Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak reiterated Moscow's resolve to sustain long-term energy cooperation with India, despite growing Western pressure.
From organ transplants to brain simulation, scientists in Canada and the U.S. unveiled two historic medical breakthroughs.
The world of medical science has witnessed two astonishing breakthroughs, one in organ transplantation and another in neuroscience. In Canada, a research team from the University of British Columbia, led by Dr. Stephen Withers, has achieved what was once thought impossible, converting a human kidney's blood type A to O, the universal donor type. The experiment, performed on a 68-year-old brain-dead patient in China, saw the kidney functioning perfectly for 2 days before minor immune reactions appeared. Scientists say this technique could revolutionize kidney transplants by making organs universally compatible, saving countless lives. American scientists have successfully developed artificial neurons that function exactly like human brain cells, but with minimal energy use, just 0.1 volts. These neurons, made from bacteria-derived nanowire proteins, could power the next generation of smart bioelectronic devices and wearable sensors capable of responding directly to the human body. Together, these discoveries signaled the dawn of a new era in medical innovation and human health.
Bangladesh's former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina faces trial for 2024 protest killings as prosecutor demands 1,400 times death sentence.
In a stunning legal development, Bangladesh's former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina Wajed faces trial in the International Crimes Tribunal for allegedly ordering a violent crackdown on mass protests in 2024. The demonstrations, which erupted across Dhaka and other cities, left more than 1,400 people dead, according to United Nations estimates. Public prosecutor Tajul Islam told the tribunal that Hasina was the mastermind behind the bloodshed and urged the court to impose the death penalty, demanding 1,400 times death sentences, one for every victim of the crackdown. He accused Hasina of abusing her power to silence dissent through state violence. Hasina, who fled to India in August 2024, has refused to appear before the tribunal, calling it a politically motivated show trial. Her legal team has sought an additional week to prepare their defense. The case also implicates former Interior Minister Asaduzzaman Khan and ex-police chief Chaudhry Abdullah Al-Mamun. Al-Mamun, now a state witness, has testified that Hasina directly authorized the use of lethal force. A verdict is expected within weeks, potentially redefining Bangladesh's political landscape.
Arij Fatima breaks silence on hijab criticism, calling it her personal matter, urges people to stop judging.
Pakistani origin former actress Arij Fatima, known for hit dramas like Tere Liye, Haya Ke Daman Mein and Ishq Parast, has given a powerful response to those criticizing her for wearing the hijab. Now settled in the United States with her husband and 2 sons, Arij left the entertainment industry after marriage but remains active on social media, sharing glimpses of her family life. A few months ago, she had revealed that she had adopted the hijab and had also successfully battled cancer, a revelation that earned her widespread praise for her resilience and faith. However, the actress recently expressed frustration over unsolicited advice from followers, saying that since she started covering her head, people felt entitled to guide her. "When I didn't wear the hijab, life was easy. Now everyone tells me what to do with it," she said. Arij stressed that her hijab is a personal choice, urging people to stop passing unnecessary comments. Her video quickly went viral, with many women coming forward to express solidarity and share similar experiences.
Bollywood icon Shah Rukh Khan wins hearts with advice on Sunnah-inspired healthy eating. Video trends worldwide.
Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan has once again captured hearts, not with his acting this time, but with his wisdom and humility. A recent video of the actor has gone viral on social media, where he shares a heartfelt message about the benefits of eating while seated on the floor, a practice rooted in the Sunnah of last Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In the clip, Shah Rukh explains, "Since childhood, we were taught that if possible, we should eat on a dasturkhan, a mat on the floor. It's Sunnah. When you sit cross-legged and eat, part of your stomach gets compressed. You never overeat, yet you feel full." The actor added with a smile, "I don't know the science behind it, but I truly believe this is the healthiest and most balanced way to eat." Fans across India and beyond have praised the actor's words, calling them a beautiful blend of tradition, discipline, and mindfulness. Many admired Shah Rukh's respect for simple and meaningful living.
Major success on the economic front as well. Pakistan and IMF reach a staff-level agreement. After 14 years, Pakistan achieves current account surplus. The international organization has also confirmed
The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has approved a staff-level agreement on a $1.2 billion loan program with Pakistan under the Extended Fund Facility. The final decision on the agreement is now subject to approval by the IMF Executive Board, after which the funds will be released to Pakistan. In a statement issued by the IMF, it was said that Pakistan's economic stability is gradually improving, market confidence has been restored, and the country has achieved a current account surplus after 14 years. The IMF noted that Pakistan's fiscal balance program for the fiscal year 2025 performed better than targets, inflation decreased, and foreign exchange reserves also showed improvement. The IMF acknowledged the government's commitment to effectively advancing its agenda on energy, fiscal discipline, and structural reforms. It emphasized the need for consistent implementation of comprehensive policies to address environmental risks, especially in the context of recent floods that affected millions and caused over 1,000 deaths. Finance Minister Senator Mohammad Aurangzeb, confirming the agreement, said that constructive negotiations took place with the IMF mission. He described the agreement as a sign of confidence in Pakistan's economy. He mentioned that reviews of the $7 billion extended fund facility, he said that all options, including euro, dollar, and sukuk bonds, are under consideration. He further added that the government's privatization program will accelerate in the next fiscal year. Significant progress has been made regarding the sale of the national airline PIA and 3 electricity distribution companies. Following the resumption of flights to Europe and the UK, 5 international groups have expressed interest in PIA.
new grading system implemented in Sindh for grades 9 to 12. Passing marks increased and MDCAT exam date announced.
The Sindh government has announced a new grading system for students in grades 9 to 12, which will be implemented from the upcoming academic year. Under this new system, students' results will be based on grades rather than percentages. The University and Boards Department of Sindh has also raised the passing marks